Yeah. Radio Raheem here with Nicholas Walters. You know, it was a fight that everyone anticipated so much. They expected a war out there. At what point of this fight did you feel like you frustrated? Like maybe this wasn't the kind of fight you expected it to be?
It wasn't about not getting the job done tonight. What that means that you have to look at the inactivity. When a fighter fight best is when he's fighting most. You know, there wasn't a lot of fight for me. Inactivity for this year. It's the first fight for this year. Everybody fight, get their warm-up fights and everything. Every time I go into the ring, it's only with the best. Maybe because I've been beating the best so long, they think that every time I go in, this year I'm fighting a fight before now, and look who they give me. They give me one of the top fighter in the weight. So less activity for this year. That's the main cause. We need to get maybe like 3 fights per year. If I had 2 fights before this fight, it'd be a hell of a different show. I would in distance and everything. But tonight I wasn't finding my distance. You know, he proved to be the better fighter tonight. I have nothing to take away from him. He's a great fighter, and he beat me tonight.
As you know, people lose fights, but it's very difficult when fighters decide not to continue without being hurt, without being knocked out. When you in that moment,
I would say that I wasn't hurt.
How were you hurt?
Yeah, you wasn't watching the fight. You were sleeping.
I was watching.
You was watching the fight.
Yeah.
Didn't you see the last round?
Yeah.
How you see the last round?
I mean, I felt like he dominated every round.
Round.
Was there an injury that you suffered, or did you feel like you couldn't continue because you weren't able?
Hey, listen, man. He was catching me. He was catching me clearly in the last round. I barely made it through the last round. Didn't you see that? Mm-hmm. I barely made it through the last round. It would be crazy. It would be crazy for my corner him to send me out. After barely made it to him going into the summer round.
What were the difficulties that you were having at that point?
I was out of range. I wasn't finding my range, and every round he was getting better and better each round, and then in the 7th round he caught me with good body shots, he caught me with good head shots and everything, and my corner decided that, you know what, it would be stupid to go out there trying to because we tried from 1 to 7 round. We tried our power shots, we tried intelligence, we tried everything. But he was the more intelligent guy, and if you're the more intelligent guy at the night of the fight, you're gonna win the fight, and that's what he did. He was in better distance. His distance was better than mine. I wasn't catching him with my power shots. I wasn't catching him with my right, and he was catching me with his power shots, and he was catching me more frequently than I'm catching him. So my corner decided that, you know what, it was the right time to call an end to it. I mean, I have no shame in losing a TKO loss. I've knocked out 21 guys, you know, and as I say, if I had 2 more fights this year, it would be a different fight tonight. But you know, as a fighter with a burning desire, you always think that, you know what, if you don't even have a fight for 10 years and you go into the ring, you always think that you're the better man. You know, tonight he proved that he is a better man. So we have to just go back and just hope that next year Top Rank give us more fights, and we get the chance to fight more fights, and then we can do we can do great things. Keep on doing great things.
Do you feel like you have the skills to beat a Lomachenko, or is he just outclassed you? Is he just a better fighter across the board?
Well, tonight he proved to be a better fighter tonight. Tonight he definitely proved to be a better fighter. But as I say, if I had more fights, more activity during this year, it could be a different fight. It could be a different fight if I was hitting him with my punches clearly like how he was hitting me. Maybe you wouldn't even go 7 rounds. You know?
And lastly, you said that your corner didn't want you to go back out. It would be crazy for your corner to send you back out there. Did you want to continue?
Yeah, of course. You know, as a fighter, you never want to. As a fighter, you never want to say no. But I mean, with your corner is the one that they're seeing clearly more because you're fighting a fight and they're outside, they're seeing what's going on. You understand? So they're calling into it. I respect their decision, and we just have to move on from there.
We hope to see you in the ring again. Thank you so much for the time. Radio Raheem with Nicholas Walters. Get in there.